Hello everyone, welcome back to Explore Talks. Today, let's learn a new topic that is percentages. Let's get started. The word percentage can be divided into two parts, that is per and cent. The meaning of per can be taken as for every, and cent is nothing but century, which is nothing but 100. So, in a line, we can conclude percentage as a number or value or amount in each 100. Let's see some formula in percentages now. The very first formula, that is A percent of B, where A percent is nothing but A by 100 into B. Next, A percent of 100. So, any percent number of 100 is equal to the number itself. A percent of B is equal to B percent of A. So we can interchange the numbers whenever we want. Now let's see a shortcut. Let's take an example, that is A percent of B, which is nothing but 12 by 100 into 90, or else we can just multiply both the numbers. 12 into 90, that is 1080. Now we need to put a point before two values. So 10.8 is the answer. So this shortcut is really very helpful. Methods to solve percentages, and the first method is fraction method. So in the fraction method, we can write 100% as 1. 100% is nothing but 100 by 100, it is 1. So similarly, or else can I write it as 1 into 100, it is 100%. Now 1 by 2 into 100, it is 50%. So 100 by 3, 33.33%. 100 by 4 is 25%. 100 by 5 is 20%. Similarly, 1 by 6 is 16.66. 1 by 7 is 14.28. 1 by 8 is 12.5%, 1 by 9 is 11.11%, and 1 by 10 is 10%. Now let's see an example, 22.22% of 81. So now let's use this fraction method and solve this problem. Now can I write 22.22 as 2 into 11.11%? Now from the table, we can get the value of 11.11 as 1 by 9. So instead of writing the entire 11.11%, now I can directly take down 1 by 9 as the value. So 2 into 1 by 9 into 81. 9 and 81 get cancelled, and 2 and 9, it is 18. So 22.22% of 81, if we are solving it, we get the answer very quickly if we use fraction method. So we need to check the values whenever these percentages are there. We can use the corresponding fractional method to solve the problems very simply. Now let's see another method to solve the percentages. Let's learn this method with an example directly, because that is how we will be understanding it very clearly. So 92.1% of 680. Now can I consider this 680 as nothing but 100%? Out of this 100% value, we need to find out 92.1%. So 100% value, I took it as 680. So 10% is nothing but 68, where 10 and 10 they are getting cancelled. That's it. And 1% is 6.8. 0.1% is 0.68. Now, can I write this 92.1 as 90% plus 2% plus 1%, where we can write 90 as 9 into 10, 2% as 2 into 1, and 0.1 as it is. Because I have the values of 10, 1 and 0.1, that is why I am splitting it in this manner. Now 10% value is 68, we already got it. So 9 into 68, 1% value is 6.8, so 2 into 6.8 plus 0.1% value is 0.68. So if we add all of this, we get 612 plus 13.6 plus 0.68, which is nothing but 626.28. By using this method, we can get the precise values. This method of solving percentages is very helpful while solving simple interest and compound interest. Let's solve some problems now. So the given problem is 120% off, 30% off, 14.28% off, 1400 is equal to. Now let's dig into the solution. So can I write 120% as 120 by 100 and 30% as 30 by 100 and 14% we already got to know that is 1 by 7 from the fraction method. So directly instead of taking 14.28, I am directly taking it as 1 by 7. So into 1400. So which is nothing but 12 into 3 into 2. So 72 is the answer. Let's solve another problem now. Given the question is, Lalita's income is 20% more than Raju's income. Raju's income in the terms of Lalita's income is. So we need to find out Raju's income in the terms of Lalita's. So let's see the solution. So here we need to compare salaries of two people. They are Raju and Lalita. Now let's consider Raju's salary is a complete value because it is independent. So let it be 100. And Lalita's income is 20% more. So 20% of 100 is nothing but 20. So more than Raju, Lalita is getting 20 more, which is nothing but 120 she is getting. So the difference is 20 between Raju and Lalita's income. Now percentage change with respect to Lalita is 20 by 120 into 100, which is nothing but 16.66% less. So Raju's income is 83.33% in the terms of Lalita. Let's solve another problem which involves income, expenditure and savings. So the given question is, Anita spends 25% of her salary on house rent, 15% on clothing, 50% of food and taxes, and saves the remaining 10%. Now, find the amount she saved if her salary is 50,000. Let's see the solution. We all know that income is nothing but expenditure plus savings. Now, let's consider Anita's income is 100%. So the given expenditure are 25% she is putting it on the rent, 15% on the clothing and 50% on the food and taxes. So in total she is spending 90%. So we can conclude that her expenditure is 90% out of 100. So obviously the remaining 10% will be nothing but savings. And he told that the given income is 50,000. So we already considered income as 100%. 100% value is 50,000. And we need to find out what is her savings. And we got to know that savings is nothing but 10%. So 10% value will be 5,000. Let's see about percentage increase and percentage decrease. So we have only one formula for percentage increase and decrease, which is nothing but the difference value by initial value into 100. So the percentage can decrease or increase according to the initial value alone. Now let's solve a problem using percentage increase and decrease so that we'll understand the problem very clearly. Now let's see a question. The price of a washing machine is increased by 20% as a result of which the sale is decreased by 30%. What will be the effect on the total revenue of the shop? So isn't that obvious? Whenever the price of something is getting increased, obviously people will be buying it less. The same scenario is happening here. So obviously the revenue should be less. Let's see how much it is. Now let's see the solution. So let's consider price into sale is equal to revenue, because the number of sales and price of the each sale will be nothing but is equal to revenue. So initially let's consider the price to be 100 and also let's consider that 100 sales are done. So 100 into 100, 10,000 is the company's revenue. Now he's saying that the price of the washing machine is increased by 20. So initially the price was 100. Now 20% got increased means it should be 120. Then sale is decreased by 30. Initially sale was 100. Now it got decreased by 30%. So 30% of 100, 30. So sale got decreased by 30. So the number of sales happened is 70. So now 120 into 70 is nothing but 8,400. So if we observe here, the revenue got decreased from 10,000 to 8,400. So the effect of the total revenue got reduced. How much we need to find out with the formula? We have the percentage decrease in the revenue, that is nothing but difference value. 10,000 and 8,400. What is the difference? 1,600 is the difference. So 1,600 divided by initial revenue. So initially the revenue was 10,000 into 100. So zeros get cancelled. We are left with 16%. So what is the 16%? That is the decrease in the total revenue of the shop. Now let's see a problem in elections. So the given question is, in an election between two candidates, one got 50% of the total valid votes, 10% of the votes were invalid. If the total number of votes were 7,500, the number of valid votes that the another candidate got was. So come on students, let's try this problem. Let me give you the solution as well. Now, let's consider that total number of votes in the voter list initially as 100. So, 100 is the total voter list people. Now, in that 100, 10 are the invalid votes. So, obviously 90 will be the valid votes. Next, out of these 90 votes, he told that 50% votes are secured by the one candidate. So 50% of 90, which is nothing but 45. So 45 is the number of votes that the person who got by the one candidate. So the remaining will be obviously 45 again. Next, he told that given 100% value is nothing but 7,500. The total number of votes was 7,500. Now we need to find out the total valid votes that the other candidate got. So the other candidate got 45 votes. So 45 we need to equate. So cross multiplying 7,500 into 45 divided by 100. So zeros get cancelled. 75 into 45, which is nothing but 3,375. So in total, 3,375 votes are secured by the another candidate. So initially you need to consider any complete value to the 100, and you need to keep on checking for the remaining values. That's it. How to deal with depreciation related problems. So we have some formula here. Let's consider the present value of some machine. So it can be any item, machine or anything as pre, and it depreciates at a rate of R% per annum. So then the value of the machine after n years. So the formula will be P into 1 minus R by 100 whole power n. Next, the value of the machine before n years will be P by 1 minus R by 100 whole power n. Now let's see how to solve population related problems. So we have some formula for the same. So let's consider the population of a town BP. So at the present population, and it is increasing at a rate of R% per annum. Then the population of the town after n years will be P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So if the rate is decreasing, then it will be taken as minus R. And the population of the town before n years is P by 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Similarly, again, if the rate is decreasing, we need to take it as minus R. Let's solve one last problem in the percentages concept and let's wind it up. So it is on the increasing and decreasing of the population. Now, the given question is, in a village, the present population is 40,000. If it is decreasing by 10% per year, then what would be the percentage of the town after 3 years? So the population of the town after 3 years, we need to find it out. Let's see the solution. So we know the formula for the population increase or decrease after the n years is nothing but P into 1 minus R by 100 whole power n. And the present population he has given is 40,000 and we consider it as P. The rate is nothing but 10% and the number of years is 3. So using the formula, we can get 40,000 into 1 minus 10 by 100 whole cube, which is nothing but 40,000 into 0.9 whole cube, which is 29,160. So the population of the town after 3 years will be 29,160. Thank you everyone. We will pick another concept soon. And please do like, share and subscribe to Xplore Talks.